Yeah, about 3 or 4 months ago, I was having kind of a problem with my eyes. It wasn't quite time to get my eye exam, but something wasn't quite right because the lines be like that instead of straight. That's on the right eye. The other one's is still okay. So I went and had it tested up. I go to the VA because I can't afford that insurance anymore. And as far as I'm concerned, they do a good job up there at Columbia. I ain't had a problem in the world with them up there yet. And of course, I go to the little clinic over here in St. James, which is 25 miles away. But anyway, I was up. It got to seem like it might be a little worse. So I thought, well, I'm going to see if they'll do anything. It's earlier than my appointment's supposed to be. And it's ever, I don't know how often it is, but I told him I was having a little problem. He said, well, come on up there then. So I did. And apparently there's two different kinds of that. What they turned out to be is macular degeneration. And I'm not sure what that is. It's something to do with the retina back there, I think. Anyway, there's two kinds. I got the dry and the wet kind. Well, at first they said this is the dry kind, what you got in the, we really can't, there's ain't a whole lot you can do for it, just tolerate it. So I thought, well, maybe so, but I don't know, maybe they'll give me an eye patch or something. I don't know. Because when you're driving down the road, it's a little unhandy because you get the one side works good. And then, for me, the car just closes one eye, and it's fine, but you don't have much perception. Anyway, so I asked them to have a look at it again. They did, and she said, well, last time it said it was dry, but I think I see liquid back there now. She said, well, maybe we'll talk to doctors, see if they think they can treat that a little bit. I said, well, if they can, that's great. If not, we're nothing worse off than we was before I come up here. And so she talked to doctors, a couple of different doctors in there. And one of them, he come and he examined it. He said, I'm going to have another doctor look at this with me. And what she did, and they really get a thorough looking over. And he said, there's a chance here that we might be able to do some good with that by giving you a shot in your eyeball like that back there. And I don't know what they put in it. Naturally, they put the dilation drops in. They put the numbing drops and everything. And I'd had a piece of steel drilled out of my eye before. When they put the numbing drops, you don't feel a thing. Whenever they say you're going to drill your eyeball, boy, you panic, oh shit, But anyway, it didn't hurt a bit. So they put the numbing drops in this time. And they went ahead and, I don't know what they put, they prop your eye open with the thing so you don't blink. You can't be doing that. I had that same thing with having my cataracts. They block it open so you don't be blinking and messing things up. And so anyway, he stuck a little thing up there and it kind of hurt. I thought, well, that might be the shot. He said, no, that ain't the shot. And so then I had to look way up in the upper corner up there. And he got back there and he had that needle. I don't know how long it was, but anyway, it's like a regular shot needle. And he proceeded to put that in there, and it did hurt. I ain't gonna say it didn't, because I can tell he was doing it, even with the numbing stuff. But it's not intolerable. I've had more pain than that for sure. And it seems like already it's a little bit better. They don't expect to see much improvement, for a while, but it might just be because that stuff kind of, I don't know what it done, but typically whenever you have that, you eventually get a dark spot right in the center. Side vision is not bad. And then, like I say, straight lines are not straight anymore. Now this eye is just kind of like that. And the other one's just straight as a string down through there. And hopefully it stays like that, because you can get by with one. It's much better with two. But anyway, he said, well, I'm going to tell you, come back now in 30 days, and we're going to do this again. And then another 30 days, we'll do it again. And that's all the time. That's all I can say. If it don't work with that, it ain't going to work. So he had some kind of a little bit of hope that it will. I hope it does too. I might be getting an old cottage, but there's still a few things I'd like to see yet. As you can see, twice as much with two eyes, I guess. But I don't know if anybody's ever had this or not. Like I say, it's. I'm sure they have, because it's age related, they say. And so when you have to be an old fogey, you can expect things to start falling apart on you, I guess. But in any case, I just thought I'd put that up. It's not real interesting to you all, I know, but it's the first time I've ever had a shot in the eyeball before, I'll tell you. And I have had one ground on one time, but it didn't hurt. This thing does feel a little bit sore. It's kind of feels like a little grain of sand or something right in the corner there. But I don't move it very much. I don't know if any of you have ever had welder burns, then this is not as bad as that, because welder burn is a gazillion little blisters on your eyeball. And it matters if you close your eye or you open your eye, it's going to hurt like somebody throwing sand in it. And you just, open or shut, still hurts. And so the only thing you can do is wait it out. And usually in my case, I only had it once that I can remember. And just like overnight, it got better. You know. Now there might be something you can put in it. I didn't try it. You know. But anyway, on that note, if you're going to be welding, be sure to use that helmet or some kind of eye protection. Because don't take a very little bit of that welding without it, and you done it. You know. Okay, well, I just want to tell you about my little expedition up to Columbia Mo, and I said I ain't got no fault with those people. I know some of them VA hospitals have gotten a bad rap before, but every time I went up there, you know, they do everything they can. Of course, now I go early. If I got to go to the emergency room, I try to make it real early in the morning. Now, I've never hardly had to wait more than 20, 30 minutes at the most. Now, you go in the middle of the day, well, it's pretty well packed, you know, like any other hospital. Yeah, it don't cost me nothing. That's one of the good things. Okay, enough of my rambling on and everything, and so I guess I want to get off here. Thanks for watching and listening to me blabber on here, and take care.